bYc.
You are now listening to Bringing You Classics Radio.
bYc.
I said they don't call me Mr. Classic for nothing.
Bringing the classics.
Let me work. Please let me work. That water. He about to get this
Classics.
Yes, indeed. Once again, we back. bYc, bringing you Classics Radio. I go by the name of Biz Billa. We here, episode number 27, man. We making our way up there, man. Creeping up on that dirty 30, you heard? But nonetheless, we here, bYc Radio, bringing you Classics Radio. I go by the name of Biz Billa. You can call me Biz for short. This week, y'all know what we talking about, man. Smack URL, lockdown, went down, Philadelphia, PA, Philadelphia. Shout out to all my fam out there in the city of brotherly love, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, man, it was a dope card. A lot of controversy for weird reasons, you know what I mean? Mostly because of the crowd. Yo, the crowd was different out there in Philly, man. I always knew they were a tough crowd to work over, you know what I'm saying? The Eagles fans definitely booed Santa a couple years back, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is,
bYc.
I always say, man, in these battles, man, if you're not feeling the material or the angle or whatever may have you, if you're not feeling it, whatever's coming from the MC, the best way to let them know that shit's trash, don't say nothing, bro. I've been in some rooms where battle rappers have spit what they thought was the hardest line in their verse, and the room just was flat, you know what I'm saying? That'll kill your confidence and kill whatever you trying to do in your verse way harder than all that booing, because the booing seems like hate at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say that all of Philly was hate, you know what I'm saying? They had their people they love, like the Reed Dollaz and obviously Cass, which we'll get to later, but it was booing going on in battles that had nothing to do with Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying? Twork and Calicoe, that battle took a L, man, because the crowd was just restless, man, all throughout. And we'll talk about it more in depth, and I brought along a guest with me, you know what I'm saying, bYc artist, Hoe Joe, King Arthur, you know what I'm saying, my boy got the sick pen, he love battle rap, he love the culture, he love bars, so he gonna come through, give his opinions on what he thought went down at Lockdown in Philadelphia, PA. But if you don't know how we do on bYc, if this is your first time listening to bYc Radio, what we do is show love to the battle rappers' music, because, you know, not only do they get busy on the stage, they get busy in the booth, and that's what we're going to do. I want to take it back. While I'm recording this, it's a Thursday, so let's call this Throwback Thursday for this joint right here. We're going to go back. Cassidy, this little DJ Clue freestyle. I used to bump this every day in high school, son. Word to mommy. We're going to get into Cassidy. We got some music from Tay Roc, many others throughout the episode. But for now, it's bYc Radio.
Yeah. I go by the name of Cassidy. I'm with the boy DJ Clue.
Bringing the classics.
Okay. Everything I write nice, I freestyle every day though. Money ain't nothing, I'm hustling wild, yeah yo. I stay on my J-O, play the passenger side of the Guinea, eating fettuccine Alfredo. My chick ass fat, but her waist teeny like J-Lo. I ball, but I'm not in the league, I'm like Ayo. By the way, yo, I get mine soft like Play-Doh. My coke off-white like Mayo. Yo, you better lay low, for you get laid down. Whole lot of cats that had heart is in the grave now. Whole lot of cats that was smart is in the cage now. That's why I stays with the pound, don't put my blade down. I'm paid now, I got G's with me. I can't rely on security to squeeze for me. Cause believe you me, when the chrome to your dome Aki, your bodyguards gonna be trying to guard their own body. I could write the best verse you ever heard in your life and then rip it up. Your greatest hits like mixtape shit to us. Stay with a spliff in the cup, stay twisting up, lick it up off the hawk, I Henny and hip it up. And my wrist, man, I lit it up. My bezel got so many pebbles, Bam Bam couldn't lift it up. But try stick me up, blam, blam, stiffen up. Ain't no stitching up them holes, your soul lifting up. But I'm still pitching on the stove, whipping up. Thinking about them Franklins, stinking the kitchen up. Yup, I be dealing and filling them coke bags. But been ill with the pencil and the notepad. I been hot from the start, and I ain't just a battle rapper. Hotel on the top of the charts. I'm dealing weight, got real estate and go shopping for art. And dog got cocked and spark.
You are now listening to
rock killers, nigga. Colors. We rockin' colors, nigga. Big grape shit, nigga. Colors. We rockin' colors. We rockin' colors. We rockin' colors. We rockin' colors. I've been a baby lope, that's a fact. I'm from Bergen, screaming GIP whack. LOB, homie, free that nigga crack. Just spoke to Big BA, he coming back. You niggas ain't banging, y'all be fags. We used to terrorize, tucking niggas flags. We be sliding in the Dodge, I had the mag. I shoot you in your head, you call me Brad. Crippin' hard can tell me nothing about this rag. I make the call, I can get your homie tag. Niggas rats, they wearing wires, get you back. I get it done, so you better not make me mad. Rockin' colors. We rockin' colors. We rockin' colors.
He said I got you 3 times. Look, I'm from the land where it go down. That be the South, nigga, all my boys slow down. If you ain't know, then you know now. Let up 100, then let up some more round. Moving too fast, nigga, slow down. There go the odds if we catch him a phone now. Tough on the neck, he a hoe now. Tell him straight like my nigga tiptoe round. I'm at the wig on him. Price on your head, put a bed on him. No smoke, put the seg on him. Baby low nigga, purple bib on him. Gang. I always ride for my niggas, you know, do or die for my niggas. And if the keys soon do try to play on my ground, you know I'm gonna slide for my niggas. And that's on the life of me. It's 40 that I got my nigga wearing all the rivalries. 30s inside of the clip, if I let this shit rip, leave them holy like Bibles be. I got the way, call me Tangle shit. Before I snitch, boy, it's a dish with no life for me. Don't got the strap and the knife for me. I got 103 niggas gon' die for me. All for these colors.
We rockin' colors. We rockin' colors. We rockin' colors.
Right, 1800 shit. Gang.
All that sucker shit they say about him ain't true.
Nah.
He know how to take one and make two.
Dope.
Maybe that's why they hate you. Coppers hop out and they chase you. Fuck the sheriffs and the state troops. I've been in this trap way too long to put some food up on my table. Plug saying that I'm ungrateful because I had to take them off. I used to pull up in the gray roof. Now I need a space coupe to stare up at the stars on the Wraith roof. Baby, I was born in April, but not on the first. I ain't a straight fool. So why you tryna play who? Watching mama struggle, it'll change you. We wasn't stable. I remember when they had to cut the cable off. I had to turn around the table. I had to move some cane just to show that I was able. I had to cop a whip and a chain too. Niggas think I signed to a label. They hands out, but I would never break you off. Niggas please, I had to shake you off. See a bitch and I say, hey boo, meet me at the telly and she came through. Passed me a drink and said it's tasteful. Grey Goose and grapefruit, baby, this drink way too strong. All that sucker shit they say about him ain't true. He know how to take one and make two. Maybe that's why they hate you. Coppers hop out and they chase you. Fuck the sheriffs and the state troops. I've been in this trap way too long to put some food up on my table. Plug saying that I'm ungrateful because I had to take them off. I used to pull up in the gray roof. Now I need a space coupe to stare up at the stars on the Wraith roof.
100% drug talk. Dropping in the water, it don't come back, that's your fault. Don't drink none of the water, cause there's something in it. Just microwave it for 30 seconds and wait a minute. Little risk action help the business, but it don't help at all when they see you in them binges. They gon' ask where the fuck you get it. I'm screaming out, fuck the pigs, mind your fucking business. Back to the block, the only way I know to get it. Back to the block, me and Bean, every sale we split back to back. Watching every corner, that was how we living. Paranoid like a trauma kid.
All that sucker shit they say about him ain't true. He know how to take one and make two. Maybe that's why they hate you. Coppers coppers hop out and they chase you. Fuck the sheriffs and the state troops. I've been in this trap way too long to put some food up on my table. Plug saying that I'm ungrateful because I had to take them off. I used to pull up in the gray boot. Now I need a space coupe to stare up at the stars on the Wraith roof. All that sucker shit they say about him ain't true. He know how to take one and make two. Maybe that's why they hate you. All coppers hop out and they chase you. Fuck the sheriffs and the state troops. I've been in this trap way too long to put some food up on my table. Plug saying that I'm ungrateful because I had to take them off. I used to pull up in the gray hoop. Now I need a space coupe to stare up at the stars on the Wraith.
Bringing you classics.
Yeah, you know what it is. bYc Radio, bringing you classics radio. I go by the name of Biz Billa. We back. Episode number 27. Doing it big as always. URLTV.tv. Locked down. Went down to Philadelphia. You know how it goes. Shout out to Pennsylvania. But we got to recap this card, man. People been asking me, yo, thought you was going to recap it. I'm like, listen, man, we got you. We had to sit, marinate on these recaps because there was a lot going on in the building that took away from some of these battles. But we're going to get through it. We're going to do it like this. You know what I'm saying? I got special guests in the building with me. Artist, you know what I'm saying? Writer, poet, chess master extraordinaire. And, of course, battle rap fan. My dog, my bro, my guy, you know what I'm saying? No Hoe Joe, better known as King Arthur, man. What's the deal?
Man, nothing much, man. Chilling, killing, you already know.
You already know, man. Speaking of killing, man, some people got killed on this night, man. We're going to talk about it right now, man. Let's just go ahead and jump in the car. We're going to skip all the preliminary BS, man.
bYc.
Y'all know how the car went, right? So if you haven't seen it, JC versus Shotgun Suge. Let's start right there, man. I set it off, man. In the first round, like, the aggression from both of them was there. Let's just talk about Suge for a second, man. The rapper references, like the Lil Uzi, the Rich the Kid shit, the J. Cole, all that shit was tight, son. Like, I was fucking with Suge's performance, you know, from the direct shots to him acting out his lines for the crowd and whatnot. They was loving it, man. So Shotgun Suge came out with a first round, good first round. What you think about his first round?
I think it was pretty good. He came through with the aggression as always. Performance was A1. You know, he didn't disappoint. I like this battle.
For sure. Now,
start off the night.
In the bottom half of the first round, though, man, like, just as I was impressed with Suge, I was that much more impressed with JC, man. Like, clever punchlines. I mean, he had haymaker after haymaker, and so did Suge, but they were landing different for JC, in my opinion. And he was in his bag, man. He matched Suge's stage presence. I felt like the bars were better, like the little grape to a vegetable, the Jimmy John shit. Like, it was fire to me. I had JC winning the first. What about you?
Oh, yeah, I had JC winning the first. He had great wordplay and punches. You know, you can expect that from a battle guy like JC. He always brings that.
Nah, that's definitely a fact, man. So we both agree on that one. We got a 1-0 going into the second now. In Suge's second, he picked up from where he left off, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He got off more consistent punches. But honestly, I just felt like this round was too short for me. What'd you think, man?
Yeah, I definitely felt like his rounds were definitely short. But like you said, he picked off where he left off from the first round. You know, decent punches as always. You know, aggression was still there. Performance was definitely still there. So I just wish that his rounds was definitely longer.
Facts. I definitely can agree with that. I felt like he left the door open, and a full round made this a stronger verse for him, man. But let's talk about JC second. In the bottom half of the second, a lot of 2 and 4 bar buildups that led to punchlines. And if I'm being honest, I definitely feel like it was a step back from a strong first from JC. Now, early on, I'm feeling that way. And I'm feeling as if Sugar's going to steal this second round. It's going to be 1-1. But right as I'm saying that, man, he started punching, man. The baby low angle, the healthcare scheme was fire. Like, the second half of his material won that second round for me. Like, the last 50% of his material in that second verse, yo, that took the round for me easily.
Yes, sir. I definitely can agree on that because, right, like you said, right when it started to get dull, JC picked it back up with the pace, and just the bars was just too much for a Shotgun. But I believe if he would have had a longer verse and that verse would have been consistent, I don't know, that would have been a debatable.
Yeah, that's a close round, but I'm be honest, I gotta edge JC in that one, man.
Yes, sir.
So you got a 2-0 going into the third?
Uh-huh.
All right, well, let's go ahead and talk about this third, man. Great opening for Suge. In my opinion, man, I'm loving the energy. And similar to Suge's second, there's an asterisk for me, you know what I'm saying? In his previous round, like we said, we just said this, he had good material. His material was there. He was doing this thing. He was performing. He was swagging on stage, all that. But it was followed by some stumbles in the third round. And he called Jerzey. Just after what was a decent round, he just cut it short. And, yo, he left the door open for a possible 3-0 right here. What do you think?
I definitely feel the same way. His rounds should have been longer. With a battle rapper like JC, you gotta come with some long and healthy bars.
No, facts.
So I feel like he left the door open in rounds 2 and 3 for JC to come through with the haymakers. And I feel like the crowd played a lot in him cutting the round short.
That's a fact.
Because the crowds just they weren't respecting the battle rappers. I say, if you don't like what they're saying, just silence is the best killer.
bYc.
I'm so glad you said that. I definitely said that in the first couple minutes, and that's a Fendi fact, bro.
Like, that really would take the air out of a battle rapper, the confidence, all that. So if you just be silent, that would serve your purpose, and you know what I'm saying, do what you got to, prove the point. That's all I like to say without being disrespectful.
Right, so just to keep it simple for my bottom half for the third, man, it was just more consistency from JC, and essentially he wrapped up that win for me, man. 3-0 nobody.
Man, JC, that bar, next time you ask what his life is like, it would be a memory of. Tapper, that did it, 3-0.
Yeah, I ain't gonna call it a body bag. I definitely say 3-0 nobody. But
not a body bag, but it definitely was halfway zip.
Yeah, he definitely edged each round, man. I gotta show love for JC, because I'm not gonna say I didn't think he was gonna win this battle, because I do think he's lyrically better than Suge, but there's some things that Suge does better, and not just that, but I think the believability becomes a factor in a lot of battles. When you got somebody like Suge, it's like what, 6'4", 6'3", you know what I'm saying, 250 plus, versus JC, who's like shorter than me, you know what I'm saying? Like it creates a narrative in the middle of the battle, you know what I'm saying? But it's almost like JC was the one standing tall, man. I got him winning this 3-0, as does the Brody, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. This is a matchup that I think everybody wanted to see coming into this card. As soon as we saw some of the names on the list, this is definitely one of the events one of the matchups we wanted to see. Tay Roc, Cave Gang versus Geechi Gotti. What up, cuh? All right, man. This is an interesting battle, man. A lot of thoughts on this one. Let's talk about Tay Roc's first, man. Now, usually Tay Roc's second rounds are the one that set off that ball of fury for him, but this first round was live from Maryland's own, man. What you think about his first round from Tay Roc?
He had good gun bars, good punches, and he definitely came out with that fire early. You know, which I kind of expected with an opponent as far as Geechi Gotti, because you can't play around with Geechi Gotti.
Right.
You know.
We definitely learned that in the first round.
Yes, sir.
But as far as Roc, man, good energy, like you said. He had room shakers galore, and this is just an overall very complete round. But it's crazy because just a few seconds after he finished stopping, as soon as he finished stop rapping, yo, I damn near forgot all of that. Like, yo, Geechi came out and matched that energy and elevated it, yo.
Punched every bar.
Yo, I mean, for me, there's not much to say here besides the fact that, like he says, every fucking bar damn near landed, bro.
Every bar.
Every bar had the room shaking, yo. Like that's how you. I'm not gonna say that this battle should have opened up the night. Can you imagine if this battle was first? Yo, the crowd might not have been so pissy. I don't know, but
I don't know.
I don't think nothing was stopping this crowd.
You couldn't please them guys.
Yeah, man. So back to the first round though. Who you had taking this? Because this is a crazy round, but just off the strength of every haymaker landing, man, I gotta say Geechi at 1-0.
Yes, sir. It wasn't like a noticeable one though. It was just Geechi just edged it out with him punching every bar.
Mm-hmm.
You had to listen to every bar because he held your attention.
That's a fact. So we both got it 1-0 in what I felt was definitely, probably, arguably the best round of the night. You got any other competitors that you want to throw up in there? I mean, because that first round was crazy. So
I would say
maybe the third between Sean and Reed.
I would say if the crowd didn't mess up JC's third, then that might have been the best round. But Geechi definitely, his first round definitely is the captain.
Facts. Let's go ahead and talk about this second round from Tay Roc, man. Strong opening. I mean, I love the way he was comparing careers. Now, me personally, I wasn't crazy about the Gotti name flips. I felt like it was a little forced, but I can't front. Some of them were undeniably fire. Can't front on that, man. Similar to the previous round, excuse me. I felt Roc's mid-round punching and the gun bars is what made this round interesting. Those balls at Coffee were tough too.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling about Tay Roc second?
He picked up where he left off. Real talk, but more bars, more punching, and I feel like this was a strong round for Tay Roc.
Mm-hmm.
Very strong round for Tay Roc. This is how you bounce back.
Mm-hmm. Even though we saying he lost, that's how you build off of a first round that he had. 'Cause that first round was solid. But even though I said there's some hit and miss in here, like the got flips and whatnot, it's a strong ass round, dog, with plenty of moments. And I'm just watching it. Every time I watch it, I'm like, yo, we got a battle on our hands, man. This is a battle. Like, let's see what Geechi did in the second, right? So I'm thinking to myself, if Geechi comes with another round like that first, it's over. It's over early. You know what I'm saying? But out the gate, he came out with that fire freestyle about the cat in the crowd. I ain't going to give that up, but I mean, he wasn't even going to do it, but it was a layup. Dope freestyle. Not going to front. After a good start for me, it felt like Gotti kind of cooled off in this round. What you think?
I definitely wrote that down. He had a nice rebuttal, in the beginning rounds, nice freestyle,
mm-hmm.
But lost steam towards the end.
Right.
But I definitely think if he would have kept the same energy he had in round one, this would have been a 2-0.
That's a factory, man. Like I said, I gotta agree with you on that, man. He was clever for a few points in the second round, but a lot of light bars, no pun intended. It was a beatable round for Gotti. And I thought Roc's round was decent as well. Just kind of okay, but
more consistent.
It's the same thing I said with JC. It's that last 50 to 40% of that material in that second round. I don't know if it's because it leaves a lasting impression or if it was just hitting that hard, but that's what won the round to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I got it 1-1. You agreeing with me on that? 1-1 going into the third?
Yes, sir. 1-1.
All right, man. Now, the crowd was letting them rock for the most part, and that wouldn't last. Let's go ahead and talk about that in the third, man. First 8 bars, I'm like, man, Roc came to secure the win, man.
Yes, sir.
I mean, he was punching Geechi's head off in this round, had the crowd finishing his bars. I mean, he was running it back. They knew the words before he could even get there. He was firing more shots at Coffee. I mean, Roc finished strong. This might have been the best of his 3 rounds. I don't know if you agree with that.
Yeah, I feel like if it wasn't for the crowd that messed up his round, I feel like, yes, this was a very strong third round and one of the best, or not if the best, rounds of his performance. He came punching, came out hot. You know, it's just the crowd. You know, when it comes to Cassidy and Philadelphia's own, things get a little violent. Right?
That's a fact. So if you don't know what we talking about, it was all good in Roc's third. He had the crowd eating out of his hands until he threw shots at Cassidy, and the Philly crowd just wasn't going for it at all, man. They was not having it. He attempted to bring it back several times, which was a problem another MC had later on. We'll talk about that in a minute, but Philly was not going for it. They was on their no-fly zone Detroit type shit. But Roc still got through his shit, did what he does, man. So you can hate if you want, but the camera not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about Geechi Gotti's third round, man. Tell me your thoughts before I get into mine, man.
I feel like it's another. He came out with more opening rebuttals, more real talk, and more punches. You know what you can, more of what you can expect with Geechi Gotti.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it just wasn't enough for Tay Roc. It just wasn't enough.
You know, Gotti got into that block talk, like you said, that we know him for, like vintage Geechi Gotti shit. It was dope, can't deny it, but I felt like Roc was more direct from all angles, you know what I'm saying? And he blended that in with the gun bars, whereas Gotti is comparing lifestyles, and I think it comes down to preference, man. So whether you like the real talk aspect where we assassinating your character, or whether you like the directness of Tay Roc just telling you what I'm going to do to you. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I had Roc edging that third. What about you?
I say Roc edging the third, but for the last two rounds, you can either debate which, whoever won based on your preference.
Nah, I can't deny. That's true, man.
I say Tay Roc edged out both last two rounds. He came through with the 2-1.
2-1, man. Tay Roc, man. Listen, if you can step on that stage in Philly, if you've been doing this in New York for however many years now, excuse me, got the hiccups. It's like, bro, when is Tay Roc gonna get a home game?
bYc.
That's all I want to know. When is Roc gonna get a home game, man? But you know who had a home game in our next battle? None other than Rambo Reed Dollaz going up against K-Shine, man. How you felt about this battle, man?
And I felt like K-Shine, he did not come to play, and Reed Dollaz I guess he didn't respect his opponent because K-Shine is nothing to play with. If you come in to battle K-Shine, you got to come with your best. And I feel like he played around too much, and I just feel like K-Shine, another 3-0.
Now let's talk about, because I think we can recap this battle the same way we did some of the other ones, but this one we could just condense a little bit. Now, Reed was good. I'm not gonna sit here and say Reed was trash, nothing like that. He has improved every time he's come back to the URL stage, because I think that's something that should not get glossed over. Like, Reed is not from this era. Reed come from the Murder Mooks, the T-Rexes, the Head Ice, he's cut from that club. So I like how Reed has approached every battle since he's come back. That flowing with that ill delivery he's known for, the aggressiveness, all the things that he does well. He sticks to his guns. Now, with that said, none of that was going to beat K-Shine tonight, bro. That night. K-Shine, let me put it like this. He did everything that wins a battle. You know what I mean? All the little intangibles, or whatever you want to say, that make a battle rapper take a victory on any given night, he was doing it all. Performance, jokes, personals, talking about his history. He bringing them bars, talking street shit, talking gang shit, whatever. Like, Sean brought it all. And that's basically the simplest way I could sum it up. Like, I'm not going to sit here and break down round for round and try to come up with some reason why Reed Dollaz lost. I just feel like Sean was better that night. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no shade towards Reed Dollaz, because I actually heard what's his name, Anwar, say on the pay-per-view, you know, Anwar felt that as if Reed's material would have beaten a lot of people that was on the card that night. You know, so salute to him for that, but I just feel like K-Shine was in a rare bag that night. He walked away with a 3-0. I ain't gonna say, I say nobody. I ain't gonna say it's a body at all. But he definitely got a 30.
But you can tell K-Shine came to work.
Bringing the classics.
All right, man. So we're going to take this break right here. Come back with the Brody No Hoe Joe King Arthur bYc zone. You heard? When we come back, we're going to talk about DNA versus Bill Collector. Of course, New Jersey Twork versus Cal. And then we got the main event, man. I know y'all been waiting to hear about this. So if you ain't heard, tune in, man. Cassidy, Arsonal. We're going to talk about that in just a second. We're going to get back to this music on bYc Radio.
bYc.
Back up! Back up! Hey, turn that camera off, bro. Go back in the building. I'm not going back in the building, bro. Bro, turn that camera off. Hey, somebody carry it. Where's Conrad? Bro, turn that fucking camera off.
Am I wrong if I beat a nigga ass? Am I wrong if I beat a nigga ass? Hey. These rap niggas be talking so crazy, like I won't beat a nigga ass. My daddy told me take him back to the 80s and just beat a nigga ass. Hey. Pop a bottle or get out the club. Fuck around and catch a hollow tryna mug, ayy. Ay. Now with the drama, I just want the plugs. I ain't with the drama. Am I wrong if I beat a nigga ass? Am I wrong if I beat a nigga ass? These rap niggas be talking so crazy, like I won't beat a nigga ass. My daddy told me take him back to the 80s and just beat a nigga ass. Am I wrong if I call Cookie G for a wax blunt? It's already 3 in rotation, you just passed one. Drinking Tron straight, I'm only chasing where that bag going. She don't need no extra motivation when that ass growing. Ay, pop a bottle and get out the club. Fuck around and catch a hollow tryna mug, ay. Ay, now with the drama, I just want the plugs. I ain't with the drama. Ay, am I wrong if I beat a nigga ass? Am I wrong if I beat a nigga ass? These rap niggas be talking so crazy, like I won't beat a nigga ass. My daddy told me take him back to the 80s and just beat a nigga ass. Ay, am I wrong if I call up a bag you ain't never seen? Ay, bitch, I can't make this up, this ain't Maybelline. Baby mama say she having the Mercedes dreams, and my outlet just cost and he want everything. Pop a bottle or get out the club. Fuck around and catch a hollow tryna mug, ay. Ay, now with the drama, I just want the drugs. I ain't with the drama. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong if I just beat a nigga ass? Am I wrong if I beat a nigga ass?
If you don't play cow shit, I'll beat his ass right now. I want you to let this slide, man. We don't do you like that, but I ain't gonna let it do you like that. Hey, they about to turn your shit on right now. Know what I'm saying? No, it ain't even like that. It is. Let me say so, my man. Play his shit, that's what you gonna do. Man, cow, my man. Cow. I swear to God, if they don't play his shit, I'm breaking that head right now. I swear to God, I'll beat security ass and I'll take everything that comes here tonight. If they don't play it here right now. Hey, check out Big Shout out to my man Calicoe in the building. Hanging out with your man DJ VR each and every Saturday right here at Fuse Bar and Grill. What it do?
These rap niggas be talking so crazy, like I won't beat a nigga ass. My daddy told me take him back to the 80s and just beat a nigga ass. That boy can go home to his family if I just beat that nigga ass.
I'ma beat a nigga ass. Am I wrong if I call up a bag you ain't never seen? Bitch, I can't make this up, this ain't Maybelline. Baby mama say she having a Mercedes dream. And my amigo just called, say they want everything. Pop a bottle or get out the club. Fuck around and catch a hollow tryna mug. Ay, not with the drama, I just want the plugs. I ain't with the drama. Ay, am I wrong if I call Cookie G for a wax blunt? It's already 3 in rotation, you just passed one. Drinking Tron straight, I'm only chasing where that bag going. She don't need no extra motivation when that ass done. Ay, pop a bottle or get out the club. Fuck around and catch a hollow tryna mug. Ay, not with the drama, I just want the drugs. I ain't with the drama. Ay, am I wrong if I beat a nigga ass? Am I wrong if I just beat a nigga ass? These rap niggas be talking so crazy, like I won't beat a nigga ass. My daddy told him take him back to the 80s. They used to beat a nigga ass. He could go home back to his family if I just beat a nigga ass. I'm gon' really beat one of you niggas ass. It's a wrap.
Bitch, what? My whole clique band up. Don't even talk about dough if you ain't got your cash up. I heard your baby daddy wearing fake chains. In the jails, head down, turning down face. You niggas really lame, fucking up the game. And you ain't got no reps, so why the fuck you even bang? You niggas hanging out but you ain't strapped up. Knock him down, bet you he ain't getting back up. Summertime, niggas getting killed now. It's too hot out here, we can't chill out, huh? Niggas don't play them games no more. 200 shots, make sure that they don't hang no more. 10 straps, all up in the Audi truck. We in this bitch turned up like a party bus. Yeah, bust up. Shoot a nigga for show. Them niggas never use their gun, they got them bitches for show. Wartime, man, them pussies ducked off. While they partner in the field getting fucked off. Yellow tape on the scene to make them stand down. We going back to the block like it's a man down.
Gotti, I heard it speaking up, we say it now. We the realest niggas in the whole town. You ain't body niggas, stand down. Cause when we pull up, it's man down. Man down, man down. When we pull up, it's man down. Man down, yeah, man down. When we pull up, it's man down. 600 degrees. 600 degrees. 600 degrees. 600 degrees.
See me, I eat, sleep, shit, and talk straps. That 40 with the beam on the tip, I bought that. I had some felony charges, I fought that. You niggas talking bodies, remember I caught that. I be all up in your hood like fucking with niggas at. Turning corner shit dry as a bitch, you niggas whack. I was strapped up, all in the G's with Lil Black. TGs and them OTGs up in the back. Ready to cock it back and squeeze the pillar cap. If I ain't a block boy, then what do you call that? It was me, Mike, Doggy, and Threezy and all black. Looking for some niggas about killing and all that. Lot of niggas ain't riding, they in the house hiding. I jumped in the head first, I was out diving. Free Tiny Good, and my nigga driving. If I ain't the shooter, I'm the one driving. If it ain't the 9, then I'm a 4-5. Niggas in my city be so violent. How I'm hanging with killers and backing down. Out here in the field with gorillas who acting wild. These niggas too funny, Gotti finna crack up. Them go there, Ork, I'm ready to mask up. I heard about your lick, that's some nice change. For the right price, I'll bust the right brains. Yeah, I bet you I'll show you this boy hot. I bet you I can show you how we really do on the block. Yeah, I bet you I'll show you this boy hot. I bet you I can show you how we really do on the block.
Gotti, I heard it speaking up, we say it now. We the realest niggas in the whole town. You ain't body niggas, stand down. Cause when we pull up, it's man down. Man down, man down. When we pull up, it's man down. Man down, yeah, man down. When we pull up, it's man down. 600 degrees. 600 degrees. 600 degrees. 600 degrees. Yeah. Real nigga, no faker. Real 6 got no drag. They will never play us. Nigga, you'll meet your maker.
Them don't play on them 6, no, them don't play on them 5, no, them don't play. No, them don't play. We run around with the can. Broad daylight. Night, 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 nigga. Good night, nigga.
OJ got that juice.
I pray to God he helped me through all that I'm going through. And I put that on my daughter so you know it's true. The ones who get under your skin, they be the closest to. Intentionally with malicious intent, they be provoking you. Hiding secrets amongst fam ain't what we supposed to do. Patience is a virtue, what my time ain't got too slow for you. My creativity ain't been making enough dough for you. You think I'm jealous cause you doing what you supposed to do. I work way too hard to still be second guessing. How many real, how many loyal, that's my second question. I don't believe you once you cross me and reject progression. My daughter mean the world to me, my talent, that's my second. But all I got still, I ain't trying to be 40 out on the block still. Still gang banging, running from cops still. That's real fucking backwards, nigga, that's not real. No, that is not real. I ain't no flunky or no junkie, I don't pop pills. I want this shit more than niggas already got deals. This been my dream since a youngin' playing with Hot Wheels. You downplay my situation cause that's not real. Introduced you to mini plugs, feel like you took them and ran. What's the point of a poker face when you done looked in my hand? I've been at it longer than you, I ain't no rookie, my man. And that's a fact. They wait until your back against the wall, and once you struggling, like they don't care about the problems you've been juggling. I came up from the bottom from gang banging and hustling. So many turned their back on me, I probably never trust again. I swear this ain't no diss record, right hand up to the Lord. I'm just speaking on this beat, but we don't speak about on them calls. We family before anything, motherfuck it all. I'm feeling like Wheezy, nigga, damn I miss my dog. I don't care about them other niggas, but you my brother, nigga. One of the few that could say mommy to my mother, nigga. When shit get hot, I'm right there jumping in that oven with you. We was Martin and Will, two bad boys, look, arguing still. I tested you many times, looked at your heart and it's real. You know me, I'm your Brody, your motherfucking homie. But the way shit been unfolding, it been burning through me slowly. I don't know what else to say now. You been fucking with me since the sandbox in the playground. Getting money with me round the globe, that's how we play round. Sacrifice it all for my dog, 10 toes, how we stay down. They wait until your back against the wall, and once you struggling, like they don't care about the problems you've been juggling. I came up from the bottom from gang banging and hustling. So many turned their back on me, I probably never trust again.
You are now listening to Bringing Classics Radio.
Yes, indeed you are. This is bYc Radio, bringing you Classics Radio. I go by the name of Biz Billa, in the building with the bYcG himself, King Arthur, no Hoe Joe. You know how I go. Hey, you want them to show them? Oh, excuse me, I'm stuttering out the gate. Let them know your social media where they can find your music, all that good stuff, man. Shout that out real quick.
You can follow me on SoundCloud at NoFlow Joe, NoFlowJoe.
I mean, check out that music, man. Up and coming artist. Mixtape coming soon. We're gonna keep the title on the hush because you know y'all niggas like to bite out there, but nonetheless, let's get back to work, man. DNA versus Bill Collector is the next matchup on the card, man. How you felt about this one, man?
Man, I felt like this was a strong battle. I like this battle. You know, DNA came to work, Bills came to work. You know, it was an all-around nice battle.
For sure. Let's go ahead and start off in the first with Queen's Own DNA. Good freestyling out the gate. Solid first. Pretty short, if I'm being honest. I've seen better from DNA, but it's a decent start. What you think about DNA's first round?
He definitely came with the fire freestyle in the beginning.
Facts.
Good punchlines, nice bars, all around great round, but it was kind of short. Like my man said, it was too short for me.
Facts. Let's talk about the bottom of the first for Bill Collector, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. I fuck with this round from Bill Collector, man. I thought it was solid from start to finish. Very direct, a lot of humorous bars, and plenty of memorable moments, man. I had it 1-0 going into the second. What you think about Bill Collector's first round?
He definitely had a quotable. The 30 for 30 bar was fire.
Yeah, that shit was tough.
Yeah, decent bars, decent punches. You know, he definitely had some humor, which he always brings. That's his style.
Facts.
So I could definitely expect that from this battle. And I don't know. I have to give it to DNA, but it's debatable because this round was real short. So I can see why you would give it to Bill Collector. I say DNA for round one.
Okay, we finally got a disagreement here. So I got a BC up 1-0. He got DNA 1-0. Let's go ahead into the second. Now, my opinion in the second, I felt like just to start, it was so bars, speaking on the little fight last month. But DNA got back into his rhythm quick with the Eric name flips. I love the Norristown bar. That was fire. The Hospital Bill bar was crazy, son. Yo, this was a good bounce back round from DNA. Once again, he ended kind of short, leaving the door open. But I'm gonna be honest, that's the way I wanted to see him come through and apply pressure in that second round. So that was a strong showing from him. What you think about DNA second?
Definitely have to agree with you on the quotable bars that you mentioned. I definitely believe he started off where he left off. Round was short. Crowd was a little biased. What you can expect from a hometown. But nice punches and nice bars. So I just definitely think the rounds was too short for me.
Yeah.
I feel like he definitely left the door open for Bill Collector to do something spectacular and, take the round. She's definitely capable of doing.
Nah, these are facts. So let's talk about Bill Collector second, man. In this second, I felt the moments were few and far between. Seemed like he was thrown off by not getting the reactions he expected at certain points. And on top of that, he had a bad ending, like twice. Like he tried to end it twice, and I just wasn't crazy about this round for Bill. He had some moments, I'm not gonna lie, but I wasn't crazy about this round as a whole. And I had it 1-1 going into the third. What you think about Bill Collector second?
I say he, like you said, he choked because he didn't get the crowd. He didn't get the crowd's reaction as he expected. So he definitely kind of choked there, stumbled up. Steve Jobs' bar was fire. He went over his time, which I don't think he like you said, the last part of the round was a total miss for me because he went over the round and didn't come with the bars. Like he kind of missed me. So I definitely think the crowd definitely picked up on that.
That's a fact. He even let the crowd know. I don't know if you remember when he said that. He was like, man, y'all be fucking with me when y'all don't react. Like he let it be known.
That's what messed me up. Yeah.
Right. So I got a 1-1 going into the third. So you probably got a 2-0. This battle wrapped up for you.
Yeah, I got a 2-0, yeah.
Sheesh. Okay, let's go ahead and talk the third, man. DNA's third, man. I love the dope-ass opening shots at an obvious angle. I was loving the way DNA approached this angle on Show Out and Hitman in the fight that they got into with Bill Collector and whatnot. Good shit early. DNA was punching through 4-bar buildups throughout the remainder. And I thought this was a good round as well. I don't think it was better than the second, but I do think it was a good round. I wasn't crazy about how he finished with the slogan. But, like I said, I think it was a good round. I think it's enough to win if Bill slacks. In the third, for me, it seemed like Bill was trying to out-rap DNA in this third. So it was hit or miss for me. I like when he sticks to his guns, which was what he did later on in the round. He got more personal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like the first half was hit or miss. The second half, he was getting busy. So it's a debatable round for me. If I'm being honest, man, I'm gonna have to edge DNA in that third, man, and that's gonna probably take the battle for me 2-1. How do you feel about the third? What's your results in this battle?
DNA, the different world bar was crazy.
Oh yeah, that was tough.
The BB whining bar was crazy. He definitely, like I said, it's a common theme for the night. He picking up where they left off. And I just still feel like the rounds was too short for me.
Right.
Like I said, he's leaving the door open for Bill Collector, and the rounds aren't like clear cut where he can just cut it short where he's like, okay, well, that's a round, that's it. So I feel like if he would have definitely continued, I feel like it would have been a 3-0. But I still feel like it's that. But Bill Collector, I feel like if he would have came, he left the door open for Bill Collector. Bill Collector would have came with, the best Bill Collector the third round. It would have been a 2-1 for me. But I say 3-0 at the end of the day.
Yeah, see, I think if Bill didn't try to outbar DNA in that third round and just stuck to what he does, the hilarious way he be acting out his bars, but then bringing it back to street shit, like the way he tied that all in together, if he would have been able to hone that in that third, he might have been able to sneak out of there with a victory. But I gotta go with DNA. Excuse me, goodness, gotta get these hiccups corrected, boy. Where my water at? Give me that water, son. But I mean, I definitely would have to say that DNA closed out the last 2 rounds for sure. But I think Bill was definitely impressive in that first. We need to see more of what he did in that first more often. But you got it 3-0. I got it 2-1. DNA's the victor either way. Now let's go ahead and move on to a battle that I've been wanting to talk about since this damn on demand drop the night of. Twork versus Calicoe, man. Let me just set the picture real quick. I was working a shift, so I missed the car live. But when I got off of work, Twork and Calicoe were just getting on stage. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hyped because I'm like, yo, I missed all the battles. I don't know what order we in right now. I don't know how many battles are left. But this was the one battle besides Rock and Gotti that I really, really wanted to see because of the matchup, the style clash and whatnot. I'm in the car, bro. I got the damn charger hooked up to my phone, playing it through the Apple CarPlay. I'm blasting it through the streets of Atlanta. You hear me? Twork is rapping. You can hear the crowd just echoing everywhere I go through the streets, bro. I'm not even caring who hears these bars. I'm just in the zone. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna enjoy this battle. And as we get through Twork's material, I'm going crazy. As we get through Cal's material, I'm going crazy. But then the crowd, man, like, I'm not even going to give you like specific information. Like the crowd ruined this battle, man. And we haven't talked about it that much throughout the card, but each battle was affected by the crowd in one way or another. This one took the most damage out of anybody. You know what I'm saying? This battle, I mean, I'm not going to say you can't enjoy it because I got to go back and watch it some more and see, does it have replay value? But I will say the crowd definitely ruined what could have been a potential classic, man. How you feel about this?
I definitely can pick up on that. The crowd definitely was a factor in each and every battle in a certain particular way. But this one and the JC one was really, like a wild factor for me because I don't know. It's just, I don't know what was going on. But, Calicoe in the first round, crazy word flips. Round was real short. Twork in the first round, came snapping, first bar. LeBron James earthquake bar was crazy.
Man, both of them was fire in that round, man.
Then I'll put some hot and rock back. Massage therapy, that bar was crazy. Like, yo, they definitely put on the show, but the crowd didn't see that.
Nah, man. And it's like, I can kind of understand how they felt about Calicoe restarting his material over and over again. What was that, in the second round? Yeah, but my thing is, y'all, if y'all don't, and you could put some of that blame on Cal, but this is my thing, bro. If you don't want him to repeat it over and over again, shut up and let him get through it.
Facts.
He only got to say like what, 4 or 6 bars? Let him get through it. I just, for the life of me, and this is not just for Philly, because this happened when I went to the Battle Resolution earlier this year. This has happened when I've gone in New York. This has happened when I've gone other places, bro. Like, yo, we got to do better as crowds, man. I never understand how people could pay $40, $50, $60, $70 to come in and boo. I just don't get it, bro. I don't. I don't get it.
Silence is the best killer.
That's a fact, bro. Like we can't stress that enough, man. So if you are a battle rap fan that's never been to a live event and you trying to figure out, for lack of a better term, what kind of manners you should have when you step into a battle venue, like, yo, just respect the MCs. As simple as that, yo. Don't record, respect the league. Don't record the battles. And respect the MCs. Let them get their rocks off. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. And I say all that to say I can't give this battle a fair review. Because, Twork got through more of his material in the first and second round. Cal got interrupted in the second. But then Twork, they didn't let him get through his third round. When he brought out T-Top, they booed T-Top off the stage. I mean, I don't know how to feel about this one. So I want to say both put on a good show, but I just really can't pick a winner in this one. How do you feel about it, man?
I feel like they booed T-Top to the point where he said he don't even want to battle in
I feel that.
At all. And, Twork, he started off his round saying Jerzey, so I thought he was going to stop it there. But then he started off a little bit with an Adolf Hitler bar, but the crowd just was talking and booing, and it made him cut his round, short, a few bars in. And, Calicoe, he had to cut his round short in the third round, so it just was a disaster. People that really enjoy the sport, and the people that really came to listen. That's all I got to say on that.
Yeah, man, we're going to leave it there because we don't want to, shine too much bad light on what was a dope event. We ain't even talk about the fact that Freeway got up there and performed What We Do. That was crazy. Definitely did. All right, so we're going to slow it down. We're going to take a deep breath and talk about more controversy. Cassidy the Hustler, Cassidy the Problem versus Arsonal Da Rebel. Man. I'm gonna talk about this first round and I'm gonna pass it to you, man. Cause the first round to me is such a symbol of what went on this whole battle, man. Let's start off with Arsonal, who went first, man. Even before the coin even gets flipped, these dudes is arguing with each other, calling each other out, their names, all that stuff, man. And it's like Arsonal was solid out the gate, saying and doing a lot of stuff to get Cassidy rattled. Now, I wonder, was it strategic to throw Cass off his game? Or was Ars just on some shit like, yo, I'm in another nigga's city, on another nigga's stage, in another nigga's face? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if he was just approaching it as business as usual. What do you think?
I definitely think it was a chess move for him to rattle him up. How your dog house in the backyard got a backyard and you struggling with it. That bar was crazy. The two-hand touch gimmick was, like I said, mental warfare. Put hands on him, caused the big commotion, knocked him off his game. Then I put the recording to you struggling for your life in his Build-A-Bear. That was crazy. Man, it was just a nice round for Arsonal, but I definitely think it was beatable.
Right.
But that mental warfare is probably what capped it off as a round one.
bYc.
Let's talk about Cassidy, because I agree with you wholeheartedly. Early on, Cass was solid. I like the setups. I like the angles, etc., etc. But the one difference that was so clear in this first round, in comparison to his battle here in Atlanta, despite it being in Philly, there was not a tremendous amount of gassing or booing yet. But that fact did Cassidy a favor, bro. Like, the fact that he could get through his material without being interrupted every other bar, it made it so much easier to digest, and it flowed together so much better than he did here in Atlanta at the resolution card against Goods. But as I say that, Cassidy was just decent to me in this round, in the second round, and in the third round. And I have to make another comparison or better yet, a similarity to the Goods battle. And that is that the material began to get stale and more stale the further he went along, because Cassidy is literally rapping like it's a freestyle. He's just talking about whatever. You know what I mean? And it's nothing wrong with, mixing up the subjects, but when you battle rapping, you're talking to your opponent. You're not just, pleasing the crowd. You're not just talking to the cameras. You're not just talking to your fans. You're not just talking to your haters. You gotta battle your opponent, man. And I feel like Cash is just getting up there spitting verses. You know what I mean? Like it's 04.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with that. I wrote down in my notes that he definitely was his bars was after his time, if you get what I'm saying.
Real outdated.
Yes, sir. Like, he kind of lost me towards the end in round 1, and really lost me in round 2 and 3, because it just like he said, he just was switching subjects too much for me, and never had a real subject to his bars. Like, a good thing for a good writer, I learned this in elementary school, if you write a paper, is to always have a subject. And if you keep switching from subject to subject, you're going to lose your audience.
Mm-hmm. Real talk.
Yeah, but I definitely feel like if Arsonal was battling anybody else, he would have lost.
Ooh, that's a bold statement right there.
I'm not saying that he was bad, but I just feel like he really focused too much on the gimmicks part of his performance.
He definitely did focus on that disrespect. I could agree with you on that.
But if he was battling anybody else on the card, it would have been a close battle, or he would have lost. But I feel like it was a strong battle for Arsonal either way, But just Cassidy wasn't there for me.
Would you like to see Cassidy battle again in the future?
I don't know, cause I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan, but I don't know. I think it's it's not it for me. It's not my cup of tea.
Because I think a lot of us, especially those that's my age, we remember Cassidy for beating Freeway in the infamous battle in the studio or whatnot. And I'm not saying we holding on to that, but we're using it as a reference, as if to say, if he can do this, he can get in his bag of tricks and, maybe one day develop into a dope-ass battle rapper. Because I'm not sure what Cassidy's aspirations are as far as making records right now, because we in a whole different era right now. But I think he has a pretty good lane as a battle rapper, man. I just think he has to improve. Like, he's confident to the point where he's delirious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Cassidy, you could battle Cassidy like, nigga, the sky's blue. Like, no, it's not, it's red, dickhead. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's stubborn in his ways. So I hope he can take the criticism that he's getting on shows like this and, different bloggers and things of that nature, and just improve. Cause I think if you would have seen, I don't know if you've seen Reed Dollaz versus John the Don a couple years ago. I don't know how familiar you are with that battle, but that was one of Reed Dollaz first battles back. And it was more about like the goofy shit that was going on in the battle than it was about the actual bars, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like that's starting to become a theme with Cassidy. Like the face-offs are what's lit. Like the back and forth online is what's lit, but we're being left with something, to be desired as far as the bar. So I don't think Cassidy is whack. I don't think he's trash and nothing like that. I just think he gotta develop his skills so he can get with the time as far as battle rap in 2019 heading into 2020. You know what I'm saying?
bYc.
What we gonna do is leave it right there, man. I go by the name of Biz Billa. Gotta thank my brother, my dog, No Hoe Joe, No Flow Joe, King Arthur. You already know, man. Like I said, y'all follow him on SoundCloud. We're going to put all his information in the bio. He got an album, mixtape on the way, whole lot of work. I got my shit on the way. We're going to be working hard this year, man. It's bYc bringing you classics all year. Be something to fear, you heard? But nonetheless, I appreciate y'all for coming through, checking out bYc Radio. This has been episode number 27 of Bringing You Classics Radio. I go by the name of Biz Billa. We back real soon. We out.
You are now listening to Bringing You Classics Radio.